back for another review episode hosted by two podcasting babes. I am Amy.
I'm Nick. Hi.
And we are back again to review Rescue Bots episode number 16, labeled Rules and Regulations. And the first thing I wanted to say about this, just to put it out there, because every single episode seems to have a theme, is Rescue Bots meets terminal velocity, camping, and geysers. They really slammed a lot into this episode.
It's as if Griffin Rock turned into Yellowstone.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Except for the first 5 minutes, which is terminal velocity, where some guy jumps out of a helicopter, a single engine airplane, and his ripcord is
all tangled up.
Yeah. The thing is that one, that they were able to see that on the video was a miracle in itself. Two, that they were able to get there in time because, I mean, come on, let's think about it. He says he's jumping from 20,000 feet. My husband has actually jumped out of a plane before, so I said, okay, this looks completely bogus. Please tell me that this is not possible. He's like, you're right, it's not possible. At 20,000 feet, you need oxygen, for one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. And then two, he did a little bit of figuring. He got out his calculator and started doing some figures. I was like, okay.
Oh, I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was like, yes, they were bending. They were definitely doing the Hollywood thing where they were bending the wheel of gravity to their will to make this episode work. But yeah,
it's not the first time they've done it.
No, it's not. But quite literally, if you dropped a ball at 20,000 feet, it would take close to 10 minutes to get to the ground because it doesn't have any air resistance. So I'm like going, okay, is there any way that they could get to their vehicles and get up into the air in time to find him, one, in the air, and two, to catch him? And
with a bounce house.
Yes, with a bounce house on top of that. And he's like, okay, look, you're going to, if he was up 100 feet, he wouldn't have time to reach the terminal velocity to hit that. But since he's jumped from 20,000 feet up in the air, if he fell and his ripcord wouldn't open up, he's dead. I mean, he's quite literally dead. They're not going to get there in time. They've got 10 minutes, and they've got to get to the right point because he's not at a specific spot. He's falling down in the air, and you've got to find him somewhere. That's for one. And for two, they would not be able to catch him with a bounce house. It's just not possible. It'd be like he's a human bullet, and he's going to hit that thing, and he's going to go straight through it. So
I'm going to go right through the ground.
Yeah, I mean, not to make things too incredibly dark, but yes, this was not possible. I mean, kudos to them, but still, it's just... I'm sure somebody out there is going to go, oh, no, actually, it's, yeah. Well, he would have died.
Like I said, it's not the first time they've been physics for this.
No, it's not, but
it's still. Griffin Rock. Anything is possible in this place.
They're magical there. They're magical.
Yeah, I mean, they have an underground volcano, and then they have mechanical sharks.
Yes.
They got robot babies. Come on.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So that's only 5 minutes of this episode. So
yeah,
but it's still cute. I mean, hey, it was great to see them, bend the
a
time
lot
and
of
space to make it work.
The one thing that about this episode that would have helped, the whole situation is if people would have talked. I was so upset with the chief because he's like, okay, you're telling these robots they can't go somewhere.
Yeah.
They're logical thinkers. So if you just tell them why they couldn't go.
Yeah, I know. There was that.
None of this would have happened.
You'd only said we're going to go into an area where you can't be because there's an electromagnetic field that if you go past this point, you will not be able to move.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if he's just being secretive for a reason. I mean, he told Cody, hey, just because Cody,
Let's tell a 10-year-old to keep a secret.
Let's see how long that lasts. Yeah. He's going to go tell Frankie. And that, Frankie's an evil minion. So she's going to tell her dad. And then you're all downhill from there.
Dad's going to go out and experiment. And everything's just going to blow up.
Exactly. But there's some really cute moments in this because the biggest frustration that comes for the characters is the fact that Chase refuses to break the rules. He was told never to go out there, and so he's adamant, no, we cannot go there. And so when they end up breaking up, and he stays outside of the zone, and everybody else goes in, and of course they shut down, and they have a bear attack, and fun stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I like the whole idea that he keeps opening the book, the Lad Pioneer's Handbook, 1959 issue. That he keeps on referencing that for all the camping things that happen in here. So it's really cute.
It's really fun, yeah.
And what was it? Well, the other thing that I liked that he said that I thought was really cute is rules don't come with an expiration date. And I thought, oh, that's cute. That's really cute. That's catchy. Leave it up to Chase to say something really witty.
This was definitely Chase's episode.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
this was his little spotlight, And all he wanted was just someone to say, you know what? Okay, this is what you're going to do now. He just had to tell him straight out when Cade told him, okay, rules are out the window.
Yeah, he's like, that's all I was waiting for. It's like, finally. Yeah. Last 5 minutes of the show. Woohoo. Yeah. Oh, goodness. So, is this foreshadowing this zone where no electronics can go?
What? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. I would not be surprised.
I was like, that's kind of almost like, hey, maybe something's going to happen between now and the end of the season where everybody in Griffin Rock is going to have to run there. I'm like going, foreshadowing. It's the only place where electronics don't work, where anybody could be safely get away from any technology that starts, stop working if they can avoid the geyser.
Yep. That, and we'll see. Well, Dinobot returned, so and then we had Dr. Morocco. Morocco. Yeah. You did it, Jimmy.
I know, I'm sorry.
Morocco. We had him. Talked about here and there. If you go back and watch the older episodes, he's hinted at. So I wouldn't be surprised that this is a hint towards something else. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
So
maybe we will have a repeat of Morocco showing up with his Morbot.
I would love it. I would love it.
It's like the people need to go, or a team of Morbots.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm sure.
More bots.
More Morbots.
More bots.
Okay, well, that's our quick review of this episode of Rules and Regulations. If you get a chance to check out this show, it's on the Hub, and I'm sure that people have put it up on YouTube elsewhere, so you'll have to go find it. And it's really cute. It's really fun. It's mostly
very
geared
adventurous. Very adventurous.
Is, and although it is geared toward very little kids, it still has some pretty fun and witty things in it that I get a kick out of, even though I'm not amused by some of the other stuff. But yeah.
Well, there's a lot of references for the older people.
Yeah, definitely.
Before they referenced Jaws. This
Jaws
one they
and Jurassic Park and
yeah, see?
a whole lot of horror shows and stuff like that. So go check it out.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good, clean fun.
Exactly. And we will see you next week with more good and clean fun.
Aloha.
Bye-bye. Censored.
This is what happens when the rescue center goes dark.
Yeah, this is what happens when you start recording after 12 o'clock midnight. We can't be responsible.